At the beginning of the movie, we see two brothers. The older brother's name is Bill, and he makes a paper boat for his little brother because it is raining outside. Bill's little brother takes the boat outside to play in the rain. While playing, the boat floats away into a sewer drain. When the little boy goes near the sewer to find his boat, we see Pennywise for the first time. Pennywise tricks the boy by offering to give his boat back and calls him closer. But as soon as the boy comes near him, Pennywise suddenly attacks him. He bites off one of the boy's arms, eats it, and pulls him inside the sewer. After this event, no one knows where the boy went. Everyone thinks he is missing. Then we see a boy named Mike. He is in a slaughterhouse. He is told to shoot a sheep, but he cannot do it, even though his family runs this business. After that, we see a school. Students are there. A girl named Beverly is also there. Some classmates bully her. All the kids are very happy because summer holidays are starting. At the same time, a woman comes there to find her missing child. There is a boy named Henry Bowers. He often bullies Bill and his friends. On the other side, when Bill returns home from school, his father scolds him. Bill does not accept that his little brother is dead. He believes that his brother might still be alive after falling into the sewer. Maybe he reached somewhere at the end of the drain. But his father tells him to stop thinking like this because it only hurts his mother more. Meanwhile, while Mike is delivering meat, he sees a door. When he goes closer, he feels something strange behind it. He hears screams coming from inside, and it looks like hands are trying to come out. Suddenly, the door opens by itself, and Mike sees Pennywise there. At the same time, Henry arrives there with his friends. He teases Mike and then leaves. One of Bill's friends goes to his father's office to put a book there. Inside, he sees a painting of a scary bald woman. He had been scared of it before, but in reality, it is Pennywise who is behind this, because he always scares people with the thing they fear the most. Meanwhile, Bill is going with his friends toward the dead end of the sewer. On the other side, Ben is sitting in the library, writing poetry and reading about the history of the city Derry. He discovers that in the past, many strange incidents happened in the city and many people died mysteriously. At the same time, Ben starts having hallucinations, and it is all caused by Pennywise. He sees a red balloon, but no one else can see it. When Ben follows the balloon, he finds strange clues and reaches a silent area inside the library. Suddenly, a half-burned, headless man tries to attack him, but Ben gets scared and runs away. When he is trying to leave, Henry and his friends catch him. They bully him badly, and Henry even cuts the letter H on his stomach with a knife. At the same time, a couple in a car passes by. Ben asks them for help, but they ignore him. In the same car, Ben sees a red balloon, which shows that the couple is also under Pennywise's influence. Somehow, Ben manages to escape and save his life. On the other side, Bill and his friends go to the dead end of the sewer in the town to search for his little brother. There, they find another child's shoe, but before they can go inside together, an injured Ben arrives. At the same time, one of Bill's friends goes inside alone to find the boy. Inside, he sees many ghosts and dead bodies. Then Pennywise appears and kills him. Meanwhile, Bill and the other friends are buying bandages and medical supplies for Ben, but they do not have enough money. Beverly is also at the same market, and she helps them buy the medicine. Later, the group invites Beverly to go with them to the swimming pool. When Beverly returns home, her father behaves very strangely with her again. Because of his behavior, she becomes very upset and depressed, and in her sadness, she cuts her hair. Then all the friends go to Ben's house, where he shows them an old history collection about the town Derry. Ben tells them that people in this town have been disappearing one by one in a mysterious way. But the strange thing is that no bodies were ever found, and there were no clear clues. Only one place, near a well in the city, had clothes soaked in blood belonging to dead people. Bloodshed became a common thing there, but even today no one knows who is behind it. After that, we see Bill's friend Eddie going home from school. On the way, he passes by an old and scary house. It is also time for him to take his medicine, so he stops and takes out his pills. Suddenly, Eddie hears strange sounds coming from inside the old house. He gets very scared. He quickly tries to leave, but in fear, he drops his medicine on the ground. While Eddie is picking up his medicine, a dirty, ugly, and sick-looking man suddenly appears there and starts scaring him. The man slowly tries to lead Eddie toward the old house, but Eddie gets terrified and runs behind the house. There he suddenly sees Pennywise. Seeing this, Eddie becomes extremely frightened and quickly runs away from there. When Beverly comes home, she finds a poetry card. She goes to the bathroom to read it. While reading the poem, she suddenly starts hearing strange voices of children from inside the bathroom. Then Beverly puts a measuring tape into the sink and pulls it out, but it is covered in blood and human hair. Suddenly, the hair starts moving like a living thing and wraps around Beverly's whole body, trying to pull her inside. At the same time, blood suddenly starts bursting out inside the bathroom, and the entire bathroom fills with blood. Beverly also gets covered in blood and starts crying loudly in fear. Hearing Beverly's screams and crying, her father comes there too, but strangely, he reacts as if nothing unusual has happened. On the other side, Bill is missing his little brother very much when he suddenly feels that someone is there. At the same time, he notices footprints on the ground. When he follows the footprints, he sees his little brother, who leads him into the basement. At first, Bill's little brother emotionally talks to him and tries to make him feel guilty, but after a few moments, he suddenly turns into a scary evil creature. At the same time, Pennywise appears there and attacks Bill. But just in time, Bill manages to save himself and runs away. Beverly brings her friends to her house and shows them the bathroom. All the kids see that the bathroom is full of blood, but Beverly is surprised because her father cannot see the blood. Then all of them clean the bathroom together. The friends talk to each other and realize that something is seriously wrong because strange things have been happening to all of them. A little far away, they notice Henry's car and Mike's bicycle, so they quickly run there to save Mike. On the other side, Henry and his friends are forcing Mike to eat raw meat and are badly beating him. At that moment, Mike sees the clown standing at a distance. The clown is eating a child's hand and gives Mike a strange smile. Right after that, the group of friends arrives there and starts throwing stones at Henry and his gang. Henry and his friends run away, and Mike is finally safe. Later, the whole group looks at posters of missing children. At the same time, Ben tells them that he researched Derry town again. He says he found out that every 27 years, strange events happen in Derry, where people mysteriously disappear. Hearing this, Eddie becomes very scared and tells everyone to leave and forget about all this. But suddenly, the projector turns on by itself, and the pictures on it start changing automatically. Seeing this, all the kids become terrified. Suddenly, a picture of Bill's little brother appears, and at the same moment, Pennywise shows up inside the picture. Then Pennywise comes out of the screen and takes a real form. He starts scaring the children badly. All the kids are shaking with fear, but Bill decides that they must go to the old ruined house and the well to fight Pennywise. Everyone follows Bill. He says that if they do not stop Pennywise now, this cycle will continue, and another child could become his victim in the next 27 years. As soon as they enter the house, Pennywise shows them different terrifying visions and separates them from each other. Eddie gets scared again after seeing the same creepy man and falls from upstairs to downstairs, getting badly injured. At the same time, Richie gets trapped inside a room where scary clown shadows are everywhere. Then Pennywise appears there. Just when he is about to hurt Richie, Bill opens the door in time and saves him. After that, Pennywise moves toward Eddie, but before he can scare and kill him, Bill and Richie quickly reach there. Pennywise attacks both of them. At the right moment, Beverly picks up an iron rod and hits Pennywise on the head, which injures him. But even after getting hurt, Pennywise does not stop scaring the children. He attacks Ben with his long claws and injures him badly. However, because all the kids are together and Pennywise is also wounded, he backs away without hurting them too much and leaves the place. Bill follows him and sees that Pennywise goes into the same old well. After that, all the children somehow manage to escape safely from the house. Bill tells his friends that they will go back to that house again, but this time they will be fully prepared and brave, and they will fight Pennywise properly. But except for Beverly, none of them agree. Everyone says they will not go back there again. When Richie tells Bill that his brother is already dead, Bill gets very angry and the two start fighting. Because of this argument, the group breaks apart. Beverly tries very hard to explain that this is exactly what Pennywise wants, for them to separate from each other, because together they are strong enough to defeat him. But no one listens to her. On the other side, Henry sees a red balloon floating over the mailbox near his house, which is a sign of Pennywise's presence. When Henry opens the mailbox, he finds a knife inside. It is the same knife he had lost earlier in the forest while chasing Ben. As soon as Henry picks up the knife, he comes completely under Pennywise's control. Pennywise forces him to kill his own father. Henry is now completely under Pennywise's control, and in the end, he kills his father while he is sleeping. On the other side, Beverly's father becomes aggressive and tries to force himself on her. Beverly somehow protects herself, kicks him, and runs away to the bathroom, where she locks herself inside. But Beverly's father breaks the bathroom door and enters inside. To save herself, Beverly picks up the sink and hits her father on the head, which injures him and knocks him unconscious. On the other side, while searching for Beverly, Bill reaches her house. There he finds Pennywise's message written on the walls near her father's dead body. The message says, "If you try, you die." Bill tells all his friends that Pennywise has taken Beverly, and they all come together again to save her. Then they return to the same house, but this time they are fully prepared and bring weapons with them to fight Pennywise. On the other side, a few drops of blood fall on Beverly, which wakes her up. She realizes that she is inside a deep pit filled with a huge pile of garbage, and the dead bodies of children are floating in the air around her. Beverly tries to escape, but Pennywise attacks her and tries to scare her badly. However, Beverly refuses to be afraid. She bravely stands against him. When Pennywise sees that she is not scared, he shows her his real form, which looks extremely horrifying. The moment Beverly sees his true form, she immediately faints. All the kids go down into the well, but when it is Mike's turn, Henry attacks him and tries to kill him. Mike fights back and pushes Henry, making him fall down from a height. When they are all about to jump down, one of their friends gets separated from the group. Pennywise appears again, taking the form of the scary painting woman, and attacks him. The rest of the friends rush to find him, and just before Pennywise can kill him, they all arrive there in time. Pennywise runs away, and at the same time Bill sees his little brother there. He follows his brother and reaches the same place where Beverly is also present. Beverly is floating in the air, and Bill tries to bring her down. Bill goes to his brother, and at the same time the rest of the friends also arrive there. Together, they try to bring Beverly down, but she is still unconscious. They try everything to wake her up, but she does not respond. Then Ben hugs Beverly because he had feelings for her. Because of this emotional moment, Beverly breaks free from Pennywise's trap and slowly regains consciousness. Pennywise then tries to emotionally manipulate Ben by taking the form of her little brother and asks her to come with him. Hearing this, Bill starts crying and says, "I know you are not my brother," and he shoots him with a gun. After that, Pennywise transforms into his real horrifying form and attacks everyone. The kids all unite and fight him together, but then Pennywise grabs Bill. Pennywise tells them that the more they fear him, the stronger he becomes. He says, "Give me Bill, and in return I will spare all of you and let you go. I will eat him and go back to sleep for the next 27 years, and you can return to your normal lives." But his words don't work on them. The children stand together and fight him. Pennywise tries to scare them by taking the form of whatever each of them fears the most, but they do not get scared. In fact, now Pennywise starts to feel fear himself because they are all united and not afraid at all. They even injure him badly by attacking him together. Their unity forces Pennywise to accept defeat. He retreats underground in fear and goes back to sleep for another 27 years. And the story ends here.